So I am trying a different angle here, guys. Let's see if this works. Put it maybe off angle a little bit. Might have to go get that little tripod deal that I had. Might have to do that. Yeah, let's go and do it. Boy, here sitting here fighting it, and I must have just. I know better. Okay, so let's do this real quick. No problem. What up? What up? What up, guys? How you doing? I was getting my tripod ready over here so that way I could try a different angle. There's something that I was talking about the other night, and I didn't apply it the way I wanted it to that night, but I'm doing it tonight. Let's see if this works. All right. I don't like this angle. What's up, gents? It's Team Hard Life Capt.Eric, and we are here. Oh, I haven't talked to anybody about coming on the channel tonight, but I do have it set up. So if anybody has some free time and would like to come on, and obviously that's already been vetted. Yep. I'm sorry. Yep. Let's see. Well, hopefully we can keep you up for a while longer there, Curtis. Let's see if this will work. Pulling up the channel now so I can see it on the computer. All right, so it's coming up. There's 11 of y'all on there. Let's see, John, Curtis, Amy, KTM, Jose. How y'all doing? It is Thursday night, and I am still rocking it. Organize my hair a little bit. Damn, clean up pretty nice in a few seconds, huh? Where are my tools? Got that. That's going. Now, actually, had some help today. Jeff came in, and that was a big time help today for sure. So, what's up, Roger? How you doing? Erica, yep, it is Thursday, and I am sitting here. I'm just trying to make sure that channel looks all right. Because like I was saying, I've seen other channels where they have their deal set up, and the camera's right there, and they're working on whatever they're working on. I figured that might benefit us as well. So, yeah, yeah. No, Curtis, I think he's playing it safe for all of us, which is we can respect that for sure. So I'm just taking off the sharp edge because one of the things that we learned about the banks is that because it's a two-piece mold that comes together, it leaves a sharp edge right here. So what I'm doing is I'm taking it off, and sometimes doing it with the blade is all right, but other times I can just take a dull object that's hard, like my pliers, rub it on that edge, and it'll smooth it out, and which is actually better because then it keeps most of the weight in where I need it to be. So. Yeah, no, I don't wear gloves because it does make it harder for me to keep a good what's the word I'm looking for? Grip onto the weight. I've actually had, leather gloves, and I've tried rubber gloves. I've tried silicone coated gloves, and it just makes it real hard to work efficiently for it. I have gotten, tested, lead poisoning tested, and all of that. And like I said, I also had OSHA come out here and do a lot of tests with us and stuff like that. So they said as long as I ain't sitting there licking the weights and licking my fingers after I you know, handling the amount of lead that I handled, that it, should be all right. And like I said, I bring that up every single time, to my doctors when we do we do a screening like twice a year with the VA, and I bring that up, to test for that and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely look into it. What lures were you using that you were changing out the hooks? Because I've done the same thing with that. We had the Gator spoons and I did a side-by-side comparison with Gator, and it was a Sea Striker. And the Sea Strikers, I actually pulled them apart by hand, and I really wasn't putting a whole bunch of I forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, I actually got out of here early last night. I was in bed by about 1:30 after leaving here and scrounging something to eat and stuff like that. So, I don't. Yep, that they do. So, there we go. We got the extended car warranty. They have made it to our channel. God, we're not safe no more. um, let's see, and yep, it definitely. Yeah, same here, Roger. I've got to feel, and that, and you'll see me rubbing the edge, and that gives me an idea of where I need to tap to ensure um, that there's no sharp edges. And the reason why we have to take more precaution on these is because they use them in the charter boats a lot. So as the weight is coming up and it's sharp, it'll cut off other lines that they're fishing with. So they end up losing a lot more tackle because of that. So that is why we have to uh, uh, do this extra step here and stuff like that. And then I also have to go through the eyelet and open it up and stuff. So, yeah. What's up, CJ? How you doing? Actually, no, I don't wear a mask when I melt because I have two circulation systems. Well, actually three now. I've got one above me, I got one to the left of me, and I got one to the right of me, shoving a lot of fresh air this way, and this one's sucking it out that way. Also, too, the burn unit is to my left, where it's getting sucked out from the top and to the left, and the cross unit of the air is coming in this way. Um, like I said, I had OSHA put that device on me, and I stood there for 3 days, pouring 12 hours a day on all 3 days, and he said that, from what I'm doing, that the amount of lead exposure from actually the vapors and stuff like that didn't warrant me having to wear a respirator and stuff like that. He said that I had it set up really, really well. So that's what I'm going off of, Now, obviously, he wiped my phone, my keyboard, different areas in the shop. And he did tell us that, working in those areas and then walking from there to here, yeah, we're moving lead around on the floor and stuff like that. So that's why we have to do a lot of pickup and mopping and stuff like that as well. Uh, yeah, no doubt. So, let's see. Oh! I had a crazy, crazy cool deal happen. Um, the actor that was on Jaws 2 is actually commenting on our channel. That was pretty awesome. I don't know if y'all seen his comments on there, but that was pretty awesome. So I would really, I'm going to throw an invite to him, see if he would be willing to do a live video feed with us, um, just to share his experiences of being on the set, and kind of talking about this, and or getting to experience what he experienced there. Because I normally, when you do a movie like that, you tend to get involved with the locals that are there, just so that whatever knowledge or whatever you're putting out there is like in par with what actually happens in that area and stuff like that. So I really want to know, did he get to talk with Frank Mundus and stuff like that, or was it something that they just got him a script and he acted upon that? I mean, that'd be very cool. Yeah. Yep. No, and even then too, like the pinch weights, I've always put them in my mouth. You know what I mean? To do that, and yeah, and that's the way I was taught. Obviously I don't teach my kids to do it now, but it's just I guess we're more aware of it. So, um, did you mention before that you are? That is one of my deals to get out there. I don't know the date of when I'm going to go to SoCal to uh, go on that 15-day charter on the Avid boat there, but it is when like I said, when I can financially afford it, and what I mean by financially afford it, it's not just the plane ticket out there and taking my gear and all of that. It is leaving the shop and ensuring that I can be gone for 15 days and know that it's going to be run the way I need it to be ran. So it's good to go when I come back. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, Roger. I'm pretty sure he did that stuff like that. So I just definitely want to, if they're acting in a horror movie like that, that they get with the guys and kind of see how it goes. And yeah. Right. That would be the true exchange right there. So, uh, you know what? I'll check right now, Curtis. I mean, CJ. Sorry. Check real quick. Yeah, I'm got them. Got. I'll go and respond. Let me make sure it's good to go before waiting for it to upload. Just sitting there want to think if it's supposed to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. So. All right. So you were CJ. You were sending those via text. Because if you were, then yes, that counts. Yeah. Yeah. uh, come back. Yep. Jeff would be like, "You never leave it again." I think the longest I've been away from the shop for like family travel and stuff like that, like 4 or 5 days. I've never been away for 2 weeks or over a week. So he owned the rod that actually was on the set of Jaws, or he owned the rod that was displayed in the movie Jaws. Because, you know, a lot of those Fenwicks and 16 knots, you know, a lot of people have gotten. And actually, it wasn't a 16 knot in the movie, it was a 14. If I remember correctly, yeah. It was a 14 knot, not a 16 knot. Man, I'm going to have to go back and check that. Fact check. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you're sharing it to people and stuff like that and taking the screenshot of doing it, that is perfectly legit right there. So I'm gonna have to go back and check it, but I want to say it was a 14 knot. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. I'm checking it right. I'm double checking it, but yeah. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? Let's see. I'm beat, guys. I'm really beat, but we're waiting for it. Let's see. Come on. What is, that's weird. It's showing me in the thumbnail what it is, but it's not showing me the real. Okay, there it goes. Ah, what is that? Uh, man, it's not showing it to me. Yeah, it does. I mean, when you research it, it says that it was a 60 knot. So, yeah. All right. What was I thinking? I think what we were talking about too the other day was the parts were interchangeable between the 14 and the 16 knot. But even then, too, the 12-aught actually used the 16 knot handle, which was the same as the 14 knot handle. I moved that over to my 12-aught and made it a power cranking handle for that reel. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I looked it up too, bro. It's been so long. I don't know if he did or not, but if he hasn't been, go ahead and unblock him because we would definitely like to give him a chance to remain on the channel because he is a young kid and we're definitely about getting the kids involved in the fishing, especially now that he knows that we're about that. Uh, I don't know who blocked him or if where I would have to go to find out how he is. Actually, I know there's something on the deal. Does anybody remember who actually blocked him on there? The actor's name was Mark Grunner, and he was the one who played in Jaws 2, and he was the son on Jaws 2. So I had to do a little research on that to find out, but I just sent him a text, and see if he'll be willing to come on and stuff like that. So let me see. I know I've seen something somewhere where it showed me like uh, blocked people or anything like that, and I think I've only blocked maybe 2 or 3 people off the channel. And one of them was that one guy from the video short that kept telling us that the only way to really fish was to use gill nets and fish that way. We're like, no, that's not it. So, oh yeah, no, pretty that the 14 aught, 16 aught were pretty heavy reels and stuff. I used to fish with the 12 aught myself, and actually there was a group of guys that started casting it, and I learned how to cast a 12, but it really wasn't my thing. I know a few guys that used to go out there, and that's all they would take to fish because it was big enough for them to run bait, but it was also big enough for them to do the casting that they wanted to do if they wanted to cast out, or that they couldn't get the bait yacked out that day and stuff like that for whatever reason. So they just went out there with 553 Harringtons or Harnells, and they would just put a 12 aught on it and fish like that with the 12 aught, and they would bomb it. Yep. Well, I'm glad you're here, John. And we definitely need to be getting ready for the event in a few weeks. What's up, Alfredo? How you doing? Let's see. If you see me squinting, guys, is because I think my contact is like in the back of my eye socket right now. I haven't gone to the ER to get that pulled yet because I was too busy doing this. So once I handle getting this delivered, get my guys paid up, then I will leave the shop and go to the ER to go get it pulled or figure out what I need to do. Um, Hoping it'll just pop back up in the morning. I don't know if it's there or not, but I feel like something's there. It's just it doesn't want to come forward. So has anybody has anybody had that problem? All right, Ray, give me a second, boss. Let's see. I make myself cry. Okay. All right. So yeah. Yeah, Ray, I got the picture that you sent me, but that's a side view. And, looking at the side view, the 14 aught and the 16 aught have the same exact side plates. The only way you can tell the difference is actually looking at from the front, where the crossbars are like this, not off the side. So. Yeah. Well, I've got a few more weights here, and then they would like to see their rear reel paired up. Um, Amy would like to see her rod and reel combo together. So I'm going to do that here. Just give me a second, because definitely want to wash my hands, because I don't want to get all the blackness transferred over to the reel or line or anything like that I do touch. Give me a second. Will happen. See, I don't think it's folded, because I think I would be in a lot more pain if it was. But I do, like, I feel something way back over here. And I don't know. I think it's stuck. I'm going to put some eye drops in here in a bit. I know I have some here somewhere. I just haven't found them yet. And they're for like redness and dryness and stuff. And I think that may be why it's stuck back there and doesn't want to move forward. So. Man, that sounds painful for it to dry up. So like a right. No, I don't have a patent on it. I lost that ability the day I started selling them to the public. I actually looked into that, and yes, they look like mine, but they definitely don't work like mine do. Um, they copied my weight, tried to copy my weight. They did a piss poor job of doing so, and it took quite some time for me to uh, deal with the angry customers. I had multiple of those weights thrown at me, saying that they weren't a damn, and I think it was somebody. These guys were just pissed off because they thought they were my weights and they wouldn't stick, and they were actually thrown at me, and yeah, so no, they look like it, but they attempted to copy my weight, and then they bashed me, saying I was some kind of drug addict and stuff like that, and I couldn't maintain their inventory. And when I was in there twice a week fixing it, maintaining it, and then making sure it looked nice, because they wouldn't invest any time in organizing my weights and stuff like that when I was in there. So I had to do it myself. And then multiple times I had ideas to sell other different types of tackle that I was selling, and then they would start doing it. They would copy my idea and then cut me out, or they wouldn't even involve me. So after a while, I stopped sharing my ideas with him and stuff like that, and he didn't like it too much. He also tried to get it to where I only sold to him and to nobody else. He wanted a monopoly of the area, but it it wasn't able to, or I wasn't able to, because I mean, all the products that he sold, I saw in other tackle shops that were not even a few miles from him. You know, so yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I've been thinking about that, Roger, and yeah, I definitely don't want to do that, because if it does attempt to come forward, then I'm basically wasting the other contact. So I'm gonna wait a little bit and see what happens. Megan, how you doing? Or Mega fan? My bad. My bad. I read it real quickly. I'm blind out of one eye right now, boss. Didn't. Oh wow, yeah, I bet. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on it, kind of deal. Kayla, we are doing good. I'm working on 1 pound bank weights. I'm knocking off the sharp edge on them to make sure that when they are being used offshore, they don't cut anybody's line when they're being fished. And yep, and then we'll go ahead and plunge the eye because some of them, the eyelid is closed up. Some lead got in that cavity, so now I have to repunch the eye and go from there. So. Yeah, I would say so. After playing with different ideas and see, and that was the thing too, because years ago, I saw that. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So the when I poured them, this one actually has two cavities or two pour points, one here and one here. And when I poured it, it stopped here, so I went over here and poured there. But now I tell my guys just to pour straight there, and then finally we'll just tip it right there. So, yeah. So that's a throwaway. But it's getting there, getting there. Let's see. Yeah, not well. The channel will back that up big time there for live too, because I have had dozens and dozens of reels come from the other shop over there, and they took no pride in their spooling, and put a couple knots, and a lot of times the knot would come out and it would just pop right off right when I'm unspooling it. I wouldn't even go on fast either. So yeah. Oh man, that would be too funny, Billy. I mean Curtis, sorry. So, yeah, no, I don't even know who works there anymore at Roy's. I haven't been there in probably it's been 8 years at least. Billy's got it. Billy's got it. It is 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock p.m. It's 2,200 hours. I am the bank weights right here on the eyelet. Sometimes it is covered from the pour, like right there. See how it's kind of semi-blocked? Well, what I'm doing is I'm punching the hole again and smoothing it out, so that way when they insert monofilament into there, it doesn't cut the monofilament from the inside out. So, little attention to detail right there. So. Yeah. Yeah, Cali's a couple hours behind us where we're at right here, and then I know the East Coast is 1 hour ahead of us. So, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Well, there's always a good somebody working at the spot that they do still keep track of their What's the word I'm looking for? Of the gear in such a way, and so if that guy's doing a good job, that's good to go, man. You know what I mean? It just waiting for stuff to pick up here, and we'll get more individuals. But I definitely know that several guys have used my channel to improve their ability to spool reels. And I forgot how much weight I have here, but I think I've got like 40 something, 50 something pounds, 1 ounce bank or 1 pound banks. Here you go. Yeah. So now you can see the eyelet's nice and clean. So, yeah. Now I'm going to do the 1 pound cannonballs. That'll be the next one. So with this, these two were the original eyelets that I had for the cannonballs. However, when we try to put the eyelets in there, they would always pop off. They would never stick. And so what we did now is I actually took a Dremel to it and I created a third eyelet. And so now we have to come back and clean that off so that way it's nice and pretty. There you go. Get her done. Yeah, let's see. There you go. Okay. Yeah, no. Um, I definitely, and actually, I will find out too something else I did, and I had to learn this from one of my customers. I spooled up a reel from him, but while I was spooling, I was going through, and obviously I was talking to him. Well, I took my hand off, and I was still had my foot on the paddle or whatever, the foot pedal, to keep the machine moving. And when I went to unspool it or loosen up the braking system on there, I actually missed a part of the line where there was line or a blemish in the braid, and he actually found it after he ran it out, and he goes. And he goes, you might check. I said, yeah. So I took it all the way back down off the reel, and I checked everything, and I found it, and it was funny too because I was like, man, I was thinking to myself, how did I miss it, and how did I miss it? And then on the second time that I almost missed another one, I saw it coming up, and I just happened to stop. I stopped the machine to go up and to loosen the brake on it, and I realized that's what I had done. I'm so in tune with the way that I set the drag on the spool, on the spooling drum to keep the spool at a good tension, that as the reel starts to fill up, you have to loosen it up over here. And it was right about that same time that I went to loosen it up that second one came through, and I was like, I figured out how I did it. How I missed that blemish. And I was telling him because at the beginning, like I could not figure out how I missed it. Like, I pride myself on touching every part of it. And so I went back to that, and that's what it was. I kept my foot on the foot pedal, and as it spun through, I reached up and I missed, it'd probably get 5 or 6 rotations on there, which is, 8, 9, 10 feet. But that blemish slipped through at that portion, and the second one almost slipped through when I went to go loosen it up again. So now, when I'm spooling a reel, I have to make sure that during that portion that I'm going to go loosen the drum, to stop the reel to ensure the spool stops, and then let go, loosen the drum a little bit, and then go from there. So yeah, just a little personal experience right there. I did not record it. I don't think I recorded that event, but that is something that I felt I needed to share with the channel because, the customer, he comes all the way from San Antonio to have his gear spooled by me. And for that to happen, and it was just like, whoa, hold on, it definitely, I guess I got comfortable or, I don't know what's the proper word. Well, y'all know what I mean. So I'm definitely in tune with hey, owning up where I messed up or where I can improve on my abilities of what I'm doing. And for a second there, oh, it was a nightmare to my mind. Like I was beating myself up. I'm like, am I losing my touch? Like I was like, am I losing my touch? I was like, no, that can't be. Like no, and so it was a relief. It was a relief to find out that it wasn't my fingers. Uh, yeah, no doubt. What's up, Lucky? What lever is best for trout? Lure is best for trout. Well, what kind of trout are you trying to catch? You talking speckled trout? You talking sand trout? Rainbow trout? Brown trout? Like there's a bunch of trouts out there. You know. True that. Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. And I used to love going in there all the time. They had some real friendly workers there and stuff like that. You know. But yeah, I ain't been in there in a long, long time. But it is what it is, guys. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too broken up about it. And even on these cannonball molds, I've already cleaned a majority of it. But see that flashing right there? So that's where the two molds meet, or the two side molds meet. And sometimes if you don't close correctly, it'll actually pour out the side. So we have to go back and clean all of that. So again, that's stuff that we have to do as we're creating the gear that we're creating. So Lucky Schmitz, how you doing, boss? Where are you from? Yep. You can definitely tell which one. See, this is my older mold. I got a newer mold of the 1 pound cannonball, and I'll show you the difference on it. The newer one, obviously, I don't have to go do all the cleaning of breaking off the extra eyelets. For this one, you can see it's right there and right there. So it's really not much difference, but still. When I can afford more molds that I can pour more cavities at once, then I'll do it. But right now, this is what I got to do. So. Um, I got it working, but I did not completely finish it. There's still a lot of what you call it? Um Not a lot, but there's a little bevel toward the bottom of it, and I want to make sure that I get it out of there, kind of deal, because it does still have a little bit of a lip toward the bottom. So when I tap it over, it should just pop right out, and it's not. So I don't know if it's from that lip or maybe from when the two pieces that come out in the center are uh, are level the way they're supposed to be level, because that could be something else. But when I rock it back and forth like this, which is shaking the mold like this, it'll come out and stuff like that. So I don't know, but definitely when you come in, I'll show it to you, Raj, and get a second pair of eyes on it. So definitely game for that. But I would like to get that polish on some of my other molds to help them, come out cleaner and faster. Definitely uh, make our work a lot easier on us and stuff like that too, for sure. So, ouch. Mm-mm-mm. There's other ways to get out of work, Billy. You don't have to cut your finger off to get out of work, man. It's raining over there, Alfredo. And 40 degrees. I think we're a lot hotter over here. It was pretty hot today. It wasn't as hot as yesterday because today was a lot more overcast, a lot cooler. So, and it is coming up on spring break. I wish I can go fishing tomorrow, but all depends how all this goes with my deliveries and stuff like that. So, um, Jacob, what you working on tonight, boss? Yeah, but it also creates a bad smell too because they heat up really. They heat up. I get them going, and they will be with no oil on there. I'll get that mold smoking. Like you'll see the steam coming off that mold and stuff like that. And so, uh, putting any kind of motor oil or any kind of lubricant like that will definitely not. I can't do it. Now I've done Teflon on it, the dry Teflon, and that worked out pretty good. We've done candle wax pretty good too. But again, too, it still gives off a lot of that smell, and it's definitely different. So these are the 1 pound cannonballs that I just finished. All right, can you hear me now? Yeah. How about now? Oh, okay. Awesome, bro. Thank you. Later. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I didn't know I muted myself on there and stuff. I like to hear my voice too. Now, olive oil. Now that, yeah, that I might have to check that one out. Hadn't seen that one. Olive oil. Hmm. But how does olive oil take high heat? That's the question. Like I'm telling you, when I get going, like I'm telling you, when I hit 100,000 subs, y'all gonna see the amount of lead that I would put out or go through. I mean, these trays, bro, no. So these are the 4 ounce coins right there, and I like coins because they're pretty easy. You know, you can hold that and break that off. So, and I got a pot down here that I'm filling up with the excess swag. But yeah, even with these, you still have the little pieces on the sides right there, right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go. Clean those off as well. But Swim King, what's up, man? So, right. Let's see. Very light coat of spray olive oil. Oh, for operating temp. Okay. Um, yeah, normally they come out pretty easily after you get up and running and stuff like that, but it just um, still like with the surf weight molds, it does help to have a little bit of some kind of lubrication or coating in there, and it'll make them pop out. But that's why I was kind of wanting to get with Roger because he was talking about that polishing stuff for the molds, because that could definitely make it a lot easier because we still have to apply some pressure to get it out of there. And if we can reduce the amount of times we have to apply pressure, it may make our job a lot easier. So looking at it, we'll do it from the look at it. So, what is y'all's favorite weight, go-to weight? Everybody always asks me, like, well, what's your favorite, I mean, or what size of pyramid or surf weight do you always go with, or that you like to use? I normally tell them, well, I like to start off with a pyramid first. They look at me funny and they're like, why is that? And I said, well, because if I don't have to use a surf weight, I'd rather not. But we normally have to use a surf weight because of the current that we're fishing. But there, I do remember a few trips where we were out there on Bob Hall Pier and we were running baits and I was using surf pyramids and they were holding and we were catching sharks, we were catching king, we caught cobia, like it was awesome. And it really was awesome because we didn't have to fight the surf weight, in after we were done catching what we were catching. And obviously, when you're hooked up, the fish does make it a lot easier to pull in your catch. With the adrenaline going and all of that, it does make it a lot easier. But yeah, it was pretty cool to just use pyramids and stuff like that too. So. Hmm. No, like I said, I'm open to suggestions for different types of ways to polish the mold, and obviously with my other molds, I can't show you those until I get to my 100,000 subs, and when I do, you're gonna I can actually get the mold looking pretty shiny like that, shiny but a lot smoother than that, um, from the tools that I use and stuff like that. But it's still I know I can improve it. So all right, Dan, John Darnell, you have a good night, brother. Brown egg weight and a Texas rig. All right, all right. Yeah, my son came by and picked up all his lures the other day, and I know he's having a blast with them because that he was gifted all them lures. Like it was Probably, I'm telling you, that thing probably weighed 30 pounds of lures, all soft plastics, different colors, shapes, and sizes, and stuff like that. And so, yeah, that's pretty awesome. He still got it. He loves it. All right, so let me get through this tray real quick, and then I want to put a rod and reel combo together for you. Between an LX and an HX, it won't be much. Actually, I think they hold the same amount of line, to tell you the truth. Now, if you go to an HXW, then it increases by about 100, 150 yards in casting depth. But I think on an HX, it's the same amount as an LX. But the difference between the LX and the HX, especially in the Raptor series, is the Raptor has 50 pounds of drag, where the LX only has 39. So that's, if you're looking at drag wise, then yeah, HX has it hands down. Also, it's a smaller spool diameter, so compared to the HX has a bigger spool diameter than the LX, so it may be a little harder to control, but yeah. And then, oh man, it's mosquitoes? No, no. Oh, that sucks. I wonder, has any, okay, the guys out of Florida, this is for y'all. I remember that, what was it, last year, the year before, the scientists released a female mosquito into the environment that they produce that would not produce or is not supposed to produce mosquitoes. And they said this because it's supposed to breed with the males and basically keep them from producing more, because they're trying to reproduce with a mosquito that can't produce. I say that right? I think I said that right. I just think that they're opening up Pandora's box, because they're trying to put a, nature finds a way. You know what I mean? Nature does find a way. So I'm curious, because it's a few years later. Has anything developed out of that y'all know about, or is it still going good, or have the mosquito populations decreased dramatically because of it? I mean, I figured they would have just released more, dragonflies in that area to hunt down mosquitoes, or natural predators like bats and stuff like that as well too. So, uh, ouch, dang, that sucks. Um, Black LX Raptor. Let's see what I have in stock. I don't have too much right now, guys, because we were coming off a very, very dead period. Um, no, I don't. I've actually got 3 HX Raptors. One's a black one right there, and then I got the green and black ones right there. And then I have a gold G2 LX, and then a SX Raptor right there with an 80 T-Rex down there at the bottom. Yeah, that's what I have right now. I can get them in, and they can be here in about 3 to 4 business days, 3 to 5 business days. And actually, since I'm up, I guess I can do something real quick. Give me a second, guys. Let me wash my hands. me a second, guys. Let's see. Oh man, that would be awesome. Crayon flavored Hot Pockets. Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, so let me see here. Let me see here. Got to grab these reels real quick. Let's move over here real quick. All right, so. All right. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is so nice. So this is Amy's rod and reel combo. I was supposed to ship it out today, but I was so swamped today at the shop, I did not get to. But I will get it packed up tomorrow, and it will go. So that is that one's it. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well. Yep. Well, what I could do is do a side by side, shot with between your rod and hers too. But there's Curtis's. That thing looks phenomenal. Look at that. Yes, the black HX Raptor is with MC. This is Curtis's rod right here. Uh, very, very nice. Very nice. That thing is beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful combination. Everything matches too. The red with the chartreuse and the black is just amazing. So let's do this. Go do this real quick, guys, for you. His and hers combo right there. Yeah. Ah, that's beautiful. Those are so nice, guys. Really, really, really beautiful color combos. So. Oh yeah. All right. All right. I missed a few comments there. The HX Raptor MC is. Give me a second. I have not memorized all their new pricing. Give me a second. I did show y'all the price list, what it looks like, right? HX Raptor MC, and that one's a classic. The black one is $472.99. Random guy, a good rod with 4,000 US dollars. you can buy multiple rods with that amount. Those ones that I was showing right now, the 9-footers that I paired up with the reels, those are $500 a piece. I've got other ones that range from 7 to 850 for casting ones, and those are the 10-footers. And then if you add reels on it, then yeah, you just basically double the price on all of that, and you should be right in the same ballpark. Mm. Yeah, that Calcutta ones, that's going to be sweet. Um, the rod combos that they got would be able to handle everything. They use those blanks for alligator in Florida. I know that they have done an 11-foot hammer on the 9-footer as well. And yep. Random guy on it. I need more information. Like, what kind of rod and reel combos are you looking at? Are you looking at shark fishing? Are you looking at drum fishing, casting, kayaking, boating? Like, there's so many avenues of fishing, guys. Like, um, let's see. That was a model. Hold on, real quick. Let me go back to it because it's still sitting on my desk. A 112, number 112. No, Whiskey, I do not store any credit card info here, guys, for security reasons. We do not. Um, I don't want to ever have the system get hacked and have to worry about people's information getting out there. Um, Waiting for it to get cold again. I'm answering Juju's comment there, right there. Um, okay, well, you can still go for barracudas and have a light rod that is really strong. Rod and reel combos. Are you throwing lures for barracuda, or are you live baiting with them? But either way, you can do these 9-footers, put an MXL Raptor on it, and you'll be in the ballpark of what was it? About $1,100. Five, yeah, you'll be right at about $1,100. Literally the same thing that the Curtis and Amy got on those rod and reel combos will be able to handle barracudas, no worries. I mean, I've done 7-foot sharks with those, with that size of reel. Shoot, 100 and something pound stingrays with them, bull reds in the 50-inch range, black drum in the 40-inch range, kingfish in the 50-inch range. They didn't even stand a chance. Um, which pink rod? We got that one. We've got that one. We also have this one over here too. So mostly shark, mostly ship shark fishing. Okay, so you're talking about boat fishing, or are you talking about like on private boats, or are you talking like a big old um, Navy vessel or something like that? You have MXL Raptor Plus with MC and the glide plate for the reels. They're both the same exact reel, except one is blue and one has red and black on it. The rods are actually Tackle Industry blanks, but soon will be called Team Hardlife blanks because we're going to be buying direct from the manufacturer on those. Um, Random guy. Also, random guy, if you want to give us a call at the shop, it's 361-334-2171. And yeah, because I mean, we can even do shark gear, and I'll show you this one real quick. This one might already be sold, though. Give me a second. Hold on. One more time. Turn. So there's that one. That one's got like a 3D effect to it. And then it's got purple rollers on it to match the thread work on that. And it changes up as you get higher. And then it's got a titanium tip. All right, so random guide, if you're going to be private chartering, then you would be looking at something like this roller guide. And we could get you set up probably, let's see, it would really depend on which reel you would go with. Obviously, we can get you lower end stuff like put regular guides here, like regular fishing guides, but they would obviously be the heavy duty ones to go here, here, and there. And that would really drop down the price, but you would keep the roller guide here and the roller guide up here. You would have the stripper in that, and that could really drop down the price. But again, too, there's so many different ways to work it. But yeah, we could probably, with 4,000, we could probably get you into 2 combos for heavy shark fishing. We will probably reduce the size of the reel. Instead of an 80 Avid, we can go with a 50, and that would dramatically change the price as well too. So for which pink one? We got 3 of them, guys. Let me turn this around real quick. That one is a 10-foot casting. That's one of them. That one's a heavy duty rod right there, 10 foot. And then we have this Meat Hunter here, which is a cheap rod. It is a mass production rod. I think we can let that one go for like a bill 25. And then we have this one, which is a Team Hard Life rod. And it is actually sold. This one belongs to Mr. Jaime Sanchez, but we can get one rebuilt. And normally when we do stuff like that, where we rebuild with like the same color combination, we change up the thread work on there, so that way each one is not identical. That way, if you're ever fishing next to the guy and you have the exact same rod and reel, it's technically not the same rod and reel. All right, Random, you have a good one. They're 500 for the Team Hard Life ones like that. Those are 500. The same ones that are over there. There's 3 of them right there, but 2 of them already sold. Chartreuse in red and the blue and black have already been sold. Zach, how you doing? Town Outdoors, how you doing? I'm here walking through and showing everybody the rods that we had in stock. I know Warrior was talking about the HX Raptor MC. Let me go and pull that one out of the case real quick. And actually, I'll pull the other ones out because the green and blacks are pretty nice. Let's see. There you go. So this is an all black HX Raptor MC. This is the black and green one, HX Raptor MC. And then you have the same thing. What it is these two, the parts were swapped over, and still, you can still change it up some more, to tell you the truth. See how this side plate is right here? You can actually swap that out, and it would be black, green, all the way across. And it would really, really change up the colors and stuff like that too. So what would end up happening though, if you switch that one plate out from there, you would have to switch the handles over as well, because then it would be all blacked out if you did that. So you'd put green here, or the black here, and this would be green and green. So we could definitely do that. set that up right there. There you go. Well, Anthony, that pink meat hunter rod, that would be a catfishing special right there for sure. A lot of the guys in the catfishing world like those rods because they don't really have to cast very far. I tried them out down here, but I didn't like that I couldn't get my 100-yard cast out of them, because there are times, and if you follow my channel long enough, you'll know that there are times when you need that extra 20 yards to be able to get to where the fish are at, and I've proven that time and time and time again when the fish are out there and they're far. So yeah, no, that definitely would look nice. Um, but what I was working on is weights over here. I've got a weight order going out, or a couple of weight orders. So I'm cleaning up pyramid weights, bank weights, coins, pairs. That's just one of the trays. I got multiple trays that I got to go through here while I'm live. So I figured I'd give y'all a little bit of the front row action of what we do here at the tackle shop, or at this shop. It's not just a retail shop. We manufacture our own fishing tackle, and then we sell it to other tackle shops, and we have our own retail store. So that way you can come in and buy direct from us. So normally you do that, you save a little money. So okay. Well, we can definitely do that, Amy. We can get him a ugly looking color rod and stuff like that, and just call us with the new card, and we'll set that right up. But that thing, beautiful. It really really pieced together very nice. I really like that color combination for sure. So. Oh wow. Okay. That would go nice. Um, did you want to have us spool it as well? Because that's what we can also do here, and we can set that up, and it can more than likely ship out tomorrow along with these other rods. So I'm trying to get everything out tomorrow because I want it gone before the weekend, so I can just mark a few more things off the to-do list, kind of deal. My honey to-do list is getting longer and longer the more I wait and stuff like that. So. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, did I lose audio? Everything good? Oh, let's see. Damn it. Damn it. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay. Now, I've got some rods there that I haven't used, and it's only because I haven't gotten the right setup to get them in work. But um, there's a few in the collection that are really collectible. Uh, yeah, I've got a collection of rods that are, they got some history to them for sure. So it's pretty awesome. But don't get me wrong, as soon as I can get more of those Team Hard Life rod blanks into my collection, I'm gonna get them in there because I love the way they fish. I mean, they're really nice. And then especially when I'm gonna go hit the jetties or fish off my kayak, or just go show off, use smaller gear than everybody else. I'll pull them bad boys out and just wreck it. So yeah, yeah. All right, guys. Hey, real quick question too. I don't know if it got answered or not, but anybody know anything about the mosquito deal? Because like when I was up showing, I had asked that, but then I started showing the rotten reels, and so I missed out on a lot of comments. Um, did not get to really go back on there, and definitely get it set up for sure. I just wondering if that's such a good idea for the mosquitoes to be toying with Mother Nature like that. You know what I mean? I think they should just do it naturally. Actually, I think I need to go get my other cutters. Hold on, let me go get my other cutters because these are making me work too hard. Give me a second. Well, actually, I'll take y'all back there with me while I kind of show y'all how it all got organized into the weight orders. Walk y'all around so now y'all can see. Remember how all that was completely filled with weights? Well, there's some that are bagged up. That's a small order going out. Another order here. Um, Obviously, I just finished those weights, so I got to get them bagged up and stuff like that. But yeah, these are those Coca-Cola trays that hold, the 24 pack of 12 ounces. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 just on this rack right here. And all of this is for one order, except for these two trays over here in the back. But still, part of that order is still sitting over here with the bank weights, the coins, or the bank, the cannon, these pyramids, those banks right there that I still got to clean, those banks, and I think the rest of this has to go up front. I got to make more of these 10 ounce, 1/8 gauge surf weights for the order as well. Um, and just to give you kind of an idea of the difference in them, this is a 2 ounce next to one of these 10 ounces. These are our heavy duty ones for shark fishing. So, yep. Wow. I wonder if anything is ever going to come of that. And why did I come to the back for? Oh, the different cutters. Hold on, real quick. I have a long pair of tin snips. I just don't know where they put them because when I was working up front and trying to concentrate on my job, there they are. I had it booby trapped. Oh, hold on, they're sticking a little bit. Hold on, let's see. A lot better. Ah. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So what am I missing here, guys? Yeah. State Park now. Yeah, no doubt on that, Whiskey Warrior. I'm just now seeing your comment. So this is actually a pretty decent cutter if I'm doing a long cut. But it sucks when you try to do the thicker cuts because it doesn't have enough backbone on it. I don't know, for some reason it does that, but who is Akita? Oh wow, that is nice. Hey Jacob, you still up, man? You mind coming on the channel for a little bit? And we can show your masterpiece there. It looks freaking awesome. So here's where that long one comes into play. There you go. And it folds it over sometimes, so I just got to go back and clean that up. But for the most part, it get it off there. Let's see. I don't know if it's still up or whatever, but I got a text from him. I don't know how long ago. I'm just now getting it nice and clean. That's why I like those long cutters for those cuts like that. It just I got to go through the weights. I don't like them too much on the little ones because it also has a strong spring on there. So, you know, after a while, your hand gets tired of holding it closed and opening it. So, oh, wow. Dang it. What bait were you using when you got out there? And how did the reel cast for you with the braid on there? Yeah. I'm laughing at Curtis's comment there. Yeah, no. Flipping through back and forth through the tools, it's easier just to stick with one tool till you're completely done with it and then go back through and you don't have to worry about going back to it. Oh, see, there's another one where the eyelet fell into the weight and it's right there. So basically now I have to throw that away. All right. Give me a second. Let me add Mr. Jacob. Let's see if this works. See if Russell didn't break it when he was on. Yep, there he is. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
You look about as sleepy as I do, man.
Been a rough couple of days, man.
Yep. You know, Corey, Corey with an E or with the Y. He Mexican Corey with his kids that went out to the beach and would cook with us and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he walked in. He goes, "Bro, you all right, man?" I'm like, "I'm beat, bro." And he goes, "You look like it. Like you need a day off, man. So I tell you what, let's go fishing tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh God, I want to go so bad." I was like, "Where are you gonna go?" He's like, "I'm gonna go to the jetties." I was like, "Oh, so I want to go. I want to go, but I got to handle business. Got to handle the business." So yeah, I actually got out of here early last night. Like I said, it was a little after midnight before I rolled out. Um, but by the time I got to the spot and crashed out and got something to eat and all of that, it was about 2 something in the morning because still having a shower and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah. The other night when you sent me that, when you asked me if I could go live with you,
yeah,
dude, I was laying in bed with my head on the pillow.
yeah, no doubt. I wanted to be like that too, man. I really did.
What's going
I
on,
didn't get
guys?
to. Yeah, let's see. There you go, $1 billion. I'm glad that worked out, man. So, did you get your buddy into fishing? The one that said he didn't know how to fish? I hope so, because that'd be awesome, man. Get a new guy out there and get him locked on to some fishing.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
always good
no,
when you
no,
get
of course.
somebody
Yeah,
out.
we don't throw anything away here, guys, with the lead. I'll show you what I'm doing.
I just remelt it down.
Yeah, that's my pot right there. That's not the actual pot I use to melt my lead, but it is what I use to capture it while I'm here, doing what I'm doing. So,
Yeah.
but,
So,
how's your day? I was just about to ask, man. You read my mind. Oh, that thing is beautiful, bro. Whew, that gave me chills. That gave me chills. That is so awesome.
and let's see. This is the side plate.
That looks sick, bro. I love that shark. Did he come up with that logo, or is that something you pieced together?
Now that's something I drew.
Mm. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, man.
So yeah, it's on his other reel. So I figured I'd put it on this one. This one, it's for that Panther International that he has, and he gave it to his boy Corey. So I put Corey's name on it and everything for him. So
Damn it. So he's gifting it to his buddy.
oh, his son.
Oh, his son. Okay, I
Yeah,
missed that. Sorry, but I was over here reading comments. We got a new guy on the channel, Bill Bradley. Yep. No, and that's awesome. You got some non-fishing buddies to come in, and that's
yeah,
what it's about. That you're doing what you're supposed to be doing of getting people into it, because it's amazing that people have never gone fishing, never really had an urge, and you get them to go out there and they feel that first tug, and they're like, whoa, whoa, like
yeah,
the unknown of feeling the power behind something over there is that is awesome.
yeah, yeah. Bradley, I would too. I actually thought about getting that tattooed on my shoulder.
That is a very, very awesome picture right there for sure. That is. I like that.
But my next tattoo that I want to get, it's before I get anything else, is I'm actually going to get a tattoo of my logo.
You got an awesome logo, bro. You really do. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot, man. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I love it.
Huh?
Said I love it.
Oh yeah. No, I really like your logo, man. That's nice.
So for anybody that doesn't know what my logo looks like, I actually have a picture of it.
That's so sweet. Dude, if we didn't know that you were, a leather guy, bro, that would have been an awesome rock group logo right there, bro.
Yeah.
I would definitely have to say that.
Now you watch, I ain't gonna be able to get this thing back up on the wall. Oh well.
Yeah. Yes, Erica, we make all kinds of weights, like itty bitty weights. Actually, let me show you all that real quick. Give my hand up for a second too. That big spring one, man. You got to go from way up here and crush down on it. So let me turn this around. So those are our 1/8 gauge egg weights right there. They're,
Dang
they're
right,
kind of
buddy.
mixed up. Yeah, those are itty bitty, like look like a BB kind of deal. Got pair weights right there. Got a little bit larger. Those are 3/8 ounce. Yeah, those are 3/8 ounce egg weights. I've got 16 ounce right there. Got 1/4 ounce right there. Some no rolls, 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce. Let's see, coin weights right there, 1 ounce, 2 ounce, or 1.5, 2 ounce. Let's see, come around. Got more egg weights there. Got, man, somebody got that all mixed up. I'm gonna have to move that around. They did not pay attention. They saw the egg weights and then they it's the right size, but he came over and just threw them in there without looking. Somebody had this mixed up. One of my guys. Hold on, real quick.
Hey Albert,
Yeah.
did I ever show you the flag?
You ever show me the what?
The flag?
No. I don't think so. Hold on, real quick, boss. I can't see anything with the camera angle. Give me a second. I fix this because otherwise they'll keep doing it and they won't pay attention. There we go. Now it's fixed. There. Oh, wow. That is nice. Ah, that's so sweet. That's sweet. Oh, man.
A buddy of mine actually had these made for me and sent them to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How big is that one? Like a 3x5?
No, it's not a full flag. It's
Oh,
more like
okay.
a banner type flag.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's like 18 by 3 or something like that.
Mm, that'll work. Look at that weight. It's a pyramid, all right, but
Just throw
it's
that in the
supposed,
team bucket.
it's supposed to be a 6 ounce. It's probably like a 3. For some reason, a midget came to my mind right there. For some reason. Erica, you're very welcome. And we ship weights all the time, guys. And we actually do flat rate priority. So even if you don't live near us, it doesn't cost a lot to ship weight. We can send it through that. And actually, I sent out 2 packages actually today. One of them went to Georgia, and I should have the receipt here.
So save
Yeah.
that one weight that you just had, that one that looked all funky. Yeah, ship that out to Billy. He wants to put it as a necklace.
Actually, Billy could come by and pick that up. So,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
well, you can do that. But just to give you an idea, guys, I shipped a small box. It weighed.
Take it easy, Rick.
Actually, don't tell me the weight on here.
It won't if it's a flat rate box.
Yep. But I know that one weighed. It had four 4-ounce pyramids, 5-ounce pyramids, 16 or 12 big hooks and cable, and 4 liters. And it was a small flat rate box, and it shipped for $10.40 to Georgia. The other one that I shipped to Houston or Spring, Texas, that one weighed probably 8 to 10 pounds, and that one was like only a couple dollars more. So, with the flat rate priority, we can send a lot of weight. No worries. Your postman will hate you though. I know mine have. They're like, dude, what are you doing in here? So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, okay, Connor. Yep. No, it's coming for sure. We're gonna definitely be on the beach here in what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Don't do that, man. That's almost as worse as yawning. I look over at you like that. I'm like, oh, I want to go lay down so bad, but I got to finish this. Got to do it. So y'all are keeping me up. It's kind of like driving and having somebody to talk to. Yeah, y'all are
Oh yeah.
hooking me up, guys. So yeah.
Oh, it definitely helps.
Oh man.
Hell, I can remember there's been a couple nights where, everybody's in bed. So I wasn't doing any tooling or anything else like that, but I could sit there and carve and paint and stain and everything else. I was sitting at my desk. I started probably about 7 o'clock that morning, and I'd get up and walk around every once in a while. But before I knew it, it was 3:30 in the morning.
Damn it.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was yeah, I was like a zombie.
Yeah, I know a few times Damon and the guys, my team, my original team, they'd come to the shop and they would just kind of walk me out. And they're like, "Come on, we're going. We got you." And we'd lock up the shop and take off down beach to go fishing because man, I was just zoned out of it big time.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So
I remember there's a couple of times where I would actually get off of work and we would head down the beach, right after when I got home. And I would days like that, I'd be like, I'd tell Matt or somebody, it's like, all right, I'm riding down with y'all because I'm probably going to sleep on the way down.
yep, yep, yep. That definitely. And it was crazy too, because like I slept for a little bit, like I passed out before we even got to the beach, and then we got on the beach, and then I'm wide awake, and I was, and it was weird. It was like a few hours later, being still wide awake. Like I was like, okay, now I can actually hold an audible sentence. I wasn't talking like
Oh
our
yeah,
current.
and see that's why I would sleep on the way down, because I knew as soon as we got there, I was going to be ready to go. Because I knew I wouldn't hardly get any sleep the rest of the damn weekend.
Yep, yep, that's for sure. Yeah, that's a change of rain and cold front. Small one on Saturday. Damn it. He's like, oh man, I saw you yawn on. I was reading the comments over here, and I saw you yawn on the computer. They made me yawn. No, you ain't right. You ain't right. See, y'all can't be teasing me with all of that, man. Y'all are bringing this stuff up, and y'all ain't right. Only I could do the teasing over here, man. Showing you all y'all's drills and your gear, and Oh man, I'm yeah, I should be able to get through this here. And what time is it? 11. I should be able to hit this by midnight. As long as I
Yeah,
don't
it's
have.
already midnight here.
Yeah, for you, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm trying to get this done because we needed a few of these sizes for the rest of the weight order and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Who's it for?
I've got the what?
Who's it for? The weight order.
Porte Outfitters is this big one. We also have the bait bucket. We have Causeway, um, Fisherman's Place, Tackle Town. We're waiting on the line cutters to confirm their order and stuff like that. They told me to send them a rough draft of what I think we can fit in that area that he's given me. And so once we get his approval on there, then we'll be taking all that gear up there, and then we'll be
Yeah.
talking to the other tackle shops at the same time. I don't want to drive up there and then find out I have to drive back up there and stuff like that. So gas is
Yeah.
expensive, you know. So
Hey, Roger brings up a good point. Did you buy a new ticket roll?
no, I didn't. I need to go. Yep, definitely gonna have to go tomorrow and go get one. So, yep. And normally they come in like two colors. It'll be like red or grayish looking or white. So I'm definitely gonna have to get those going for sure. Y'all ready for tomorrow's fire drawing? I wonder how much that one's gonna go for. That's gonna be sweet. That's gonna be sweet. And when is spring break? Like next week, right? Or is it this week?
I have no idea. I just get up in the morning and go to work. That's all I do.
The commute must be hell for you.
Oh, I know. It's hell working in sweatpants or shorts and my slippers.
Oh man, that's why I had to say. Well, yeah, I'd have to agree, man. Going from the bed to go wash your face and then you're at the shop. It's like you never say I'm caught up in traffic, boss.
Oh man, yeah, traffic getting here is a bitch. I have to contend with the dog.
Right, right. Let's see. What time would be the best time? Well, I would say you'd have to cool it on the gun broker bill. No, I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I
Hey
want to
Roger,
see
you don't worry about it. You go have fun, brother.
the what? Oh, who?
Roger,
Uh,
he won't be
oh,
on tomorrow night.
oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good beans. Well, y'all have a good one for sure. And I know y'all gonna have some fun. So, and when will she be coming out fishing with us pretty soon, or are you gonna go through the ropes over there first and then bring her down here for the fishing?
Well, I'd start her off right and just bring her down and go fishing.
All right. All right. I mean, that's the best way to test it. All right. So Roger's not going to be here tomorrow. So let me write down his name. Can't find my tablet. There it is. All right.
Oh man.
All right, Roger. I got you, man. And for those of y'all that are new to the channel, what Roger is doing, we have what they call a fire drawing. And what it is for the hour, for about an hour, I'll sell tickets on my channel. and those tickets they accumulate and they become an in-store credit for whoever wins it. It's a winner take all deal. We draw one person, and it's live here on the channel, guys. So you can buy in. You don't have to be present to win. You don't have to be online to win. You just have to be in the drawing to play, and to win. So, um, yep. So
Well,
he's
looks
getting
like
his
he'll be
ticket.
down Easter.
The what?
Looks like he'll be down Easter.
Oh, okay, cool deal. Damn it. Yeah. Well, that's on you. It's on you. Even the pairweight didn't fully form right there.
I always call them freaking bell weights. I don't know why.
I don't know why they call them bell weights. I've always called them teardrops.
Yeah.
And like the bank weights, like why are they called bank weights when they're
They look like coins.
no, not the coin weights. Those are actually
Oh,
called
no.
coins. The
Yeah.
bank weights are the ones that look like a teardrop,
Yeah.
but they're made out of lead. Yeah.
Up here, there's a store. I'm not joking. They have those
Yoking? You're
teardrops
not
or
yoking?
whatever, and they actually call them coin weights. And I'm
Oh
sitting there
wow.
looking at it like, what?
Hey, I was at the like that bait shop I went to, and they had what was it, shrimp or squid? It was one of the two, but it was like they had squid in a shrimp container, and it was labeled like that, or vice versa. And I had to take a picture and share it. So yeah, it's in there somewhere. Yeah. Um, Abraham, you can buy as many tickets as you want, boss. We've had guys buy $300 to $400 worth of tickets at one time, and yeah, it but it's still the roll of the dice, guys. It only takes one ticket to win, but
Yeah,
obviously it does increase your chances.
there's been a couple times where people bought like a couple $100 worth of tickets, and the guy that bought one is the one guy that won.
Yeah, yeah. But then those guys that buy all them tickets, they tend to win too.
Yeah.
They
Oh
really
yeah.
do.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at uh David on the last one. He bought what was it, almost $300 worth of tickets,
Yeah.
and he won. So if it wasn't three, it was over three. But yeah, he still it still paid out because it was $1,600 payout. So yep, that one rolled out for him big time, and he's getting an 80 Avid 2-speed purple T-Rex with a shark roller guided rod on there. So, yeah.
Who are you talking about, T-Raw?
Yep,
Because I don't
that's
own a
what I
boat.
like.
I don't own a boat, so it wasn't me.
And I don't have a boat, so it wasn't me. The only boat I've ever driven is Capt.Eric's, and or the guy that I used to go offshore with until he stole from me. So, let's see.
And I've never been in
Whiting,
Poconos.
red, right? Whiting the ticket for reds. Fish by green shrimp right now. 3 good. Whiting. I know there's a few guys that are going out there and they're tearing up the pompano too. So yeah.
Where the hell is the Poconos, anyways?
No idea. Where is that, boss?
I've heard that before, but I can't remember where the hell it's at. Oh, Pennsylvania
Oh, yeah. I've never been to Pennsylvania.
or oh, he says Southwest Missouri.
Oh, hmm.
I ain't never fished in Missouri.
Yeah. Nope. 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 Not me. That just saying that gave me chills thinking about how cold it was. It is.
Okay, there's one in Pennsylvania and Southwest Missouri. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, I ain't been to either one of those. Well, actually, I've been to Missouri back in '99. Yeah, I went there for Thanksgiving. A friend from high school, we graduated together, and she was in the Air Force, and so she was she had duty, so she couldn't leave the base. So I said, "Well, I'll go out there and join you." And so I drove from North Carolina to Missouri at Whiteman Air Force Base, and yeah, that was a drive. And I really didn't realize like how close to the edge of the mountains I was. So you look over like this, and you can see just straight down and down at the bottom of the canyon. You know, you see lights, and it was pouring rain. And yeah, like I'm just glad I didn't hit no black ice because yeah, I would have been right off the side of the mountain. It's
You
crazy.
graduated in '99, didn't you? Or
So
'98?
what?
You graduated in '98 or '99, right?
I graduated high school in '98.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn it. When did that happen, T Row? That's pretty funny. The Foodies. Did you read that one?
Florida man.
Yeah.
Foodie, you don't happen to watch Dan C. Bearded, do you?
June of '03. Damn it, you're still hunting for them? All right, that tells me one thing. You do hold a grudge. Shit. But yeah, I'd be pissed, man. That definitely mess up your jet ski like that. Ouch. What kind of jet ski was it? And it
Roger, I
definitely
think
wasn't
we're all
me.
answers for you.
And it definitely wasn't me because in '03 I was clean shaven. I was about 189 pounds and I was, yeah,
Fucking
hang
wet.
tight still with the haircut from the Marine Corps. So, yeah, definitely wasn't me. I was too broke in the military to even own a boat or anything motorized other than my car.
No
So,
crap, right?
yeah.
I know I'd wire my brother when he was in the Corps. He'd always ask me, "Hey, says, do you mind if I borrow some money?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't care why." He goes, "Dude, my little last paycheck don't last for the crap."
It was amazing. I think we did the math on it. And at that time, we were making, like, if you figured the amount of hours, you know, because granted, you had to be there 20, like, at any given time, even though you were off duty or
You're
you
still,
finished
yeah,
your work day, they could still go knock on your door. Hey, man, we need you. You need to come now. So you
yeah.
were on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week kind of deal. And we figured it up. I think we earned 27 cents an hour is what it boiled down to.
Yeah, I think that's what my brother said. Of course, by the time he got out, he was probably almost more like $1 an hour when he got out when he was with his rank and everything. So
Yeah.
Because
Well, we
he
finally
moved
started
up
getting
from
some.
27 cents.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah. 87 four-stroke. Damn it. Yeah,
Wow.
damn. Well, that would suck, man. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All I know
Maybe.
is I think the best thing or best memory I have of my brother being in the Marine Corps is we went out there for a family day that they had, and I actually got to operate the LAV that he was in charge of.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yep.
almost I almost got him in trouble because I was going too fast. I floored that monster.
Well, they said, I remember I was playing with the 5 ton, and they said that you couldn't get it to skid or lose traction. So I was in Yuma, Arizona, and I floored it, and I banked it real hard. And I said, I got it.
Yeah, you
But
made him
yeah,
bark.
I made a mark. Yep. I was also when we earned a whole bunch of liquor or a whole bunch of cases of beer by getting the Air Force guy a little too drunk. Yeah. Uh, and if I even attempted what I used to drink then, what I,
Oh,
now
I'd end up in the hospital.
yeah, I would not be in a hospital. I'd be in the morgue. Like,
Yeah, really. Ugh.
yep, yep. Austin, how you doing, boss? T. Ross. So, what kind of fishing do you do, boss? I mean, I don't know if you're still in that area, still just hunting for that individual who did that, but that sucks. So, and how do you know that he's on the a YouTube channel? That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Hey.
God, I'm just standing here and he pointed the camera towards me.
uh, yeah, no dope, no joke on that.
You didn't bring me a brownie? What the hell's wrong with you? No, I don't want. I want a whole brownie. I want a whole brownie. Gosh dang it! It's freaking 12:30. I want a brownie.
No. Yep. Damn, 51-inch bull red, very nice. See,
Mhm.
I wish I could find that 54.5-inch picture. That was a sweet bull red, and that was pretty epic too. So
Oh,
there you go. Well, good luck on that one. Yeah, I know a few guys that were like that too back in the day, and the what the wife did to with the money is she actually bought land and property, and when they found like when he got out of the military or whatever, they actually ran a business of rental properties. Like she took his paycheck and invested it and stuff like that, and then he had it going for a long time, but then he got into drinking and all of that, and then she passed away, and then he got into drinking, and then ended up losing everything. So, and some sad stories out there, man, but it is pretty crazy. So, well, I've got a bunch of different sizes. I got 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 5 ounce. I know there's a four in here somewhere. Yep, four
and one
ounce.
oddball.
And a what?
And one oddball.
Yep. Yep. There's coins in there, some bank pairs and pyramids mainly right now is what I'm cleaning, but I've got all kinds of there's a pair right there, but you gotta see now I have to go back and uh clean that edge. You see those edges right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Them damn
I
things
have to
will
go back.
cut you if you're not careful.
Oh yeah, no lead is sharp, man. I've got cuts. I got cuts all over my hands right now. But Terco, I still won't wear gloves because I can't feel what I'm trying to, hold on to or something like that. So,
All right, Robert, you have a good one.
all right, Rob, what time you taking off tomorrow, boss? And
I
are
think
you
he said
going
like
down
9.
beach? The what?
I think he said right around 9. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
9
won't be
a.m.
able to. But you going down beach or are you staying south of Bob Hall? You going to Port A? Where you going to go at, boss? What's my favorite fish to fish for? Ooh, that's tough.
Rainbow trout for me.
Um,
He said by the sticks or 20 mile marker on pins.
oh, okay. Okay. Well, if you head to Pins, let me know. Or either way, let me know wherever you are because obviously, if you're down Pins, I won't be able to go because my 4x4 ain't fully functioning yet. Um, that's why I'm working so hard trying to get all these orders out. 'Cause I'm trying to get paid as much as I can to hopefully use it to turn around and get my truck up and running. So that way I can start doing guided trips and stuff and get more fishing in for sure. But that's what scares me right now is trying to go down beach and getting stuck and then ruining the trip. So yeah, no, I mean I've gone down in 2-wheel drive. I've gone all the way down to the 40s, but it's only if they haven't tore up the beach and all of that. And who's to
Mm-hmm.
say you get down, you make it down beach, and then you can't make it back because they tore up the beach coming back. So it is. I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially down there. Especially if you're going by yourself and you don't have somebody else with another 4x4 that can get you out because you know you are in no man's land, and if you don't have some kind of radio or something like that to communicate with other people, yeah, you can be up shit creek real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a really, really good question. For me, hands down, I love shark fishing just because the amount of effort it takes into it and stuff like that. But I loved kingfish. I love going after tarpon. Jack Crevalle's is another one, like just because of the fight. Um,
Oh God, yeah.
it's just, I love doing all of that. And then slide lining because, they come up to the surface and, they breach when they come to attack their bait. Yeah, it's different. It really is. So, uh, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to say, but I tell you what, shark fishing is one of them deals that it's not for the faint of heart or for your wallet.
No,
It
in
gets
fact, it hates your
expensive.
wallet.
Yep, it gets expensive real fast. Yep. Yeah, no, I, I can't even remember when I hooked my first jack. Damn, I just read Billy's comment on his first jack, and I was like, hmm. Billy Wright, what wallet? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah, nailed it, nailed it. Yeah, yes, sir. So if y'all are new to the channel, guys, I'm Team Hard Life Captain Albert Safuche. This is Jacked Up Leatherworks from uh, his own YouTube channel and stuff like that. He's one of our channel sponsors and is a leather manufacturer for different styles and deals and stuff like that. He's taking a break right now, keeping us company so that way we don't fall asleep at the wheel while cutting stuff.
Trust me, my
He
fingers
may
are
fall asleep
enjoying
at the
it.
wheel. So, yeah. What?
Left
Oh,
what?
no, I heard a grinding over there. So
Oh, that's Caitlin using the sprayer at the sink.
getting the what?
Using the sprayer at the sink.
Oh, okay. Okay. Damn it. Yep. And let's see.
Was it? Oh, is he asking me now? I guess. Brad left. Am I on your left? Yeah, I'm on your left side. I guess, huh?
Yeah.
I can never get this camera.
I don't either. Yep.
Let's see. For eating, I would say rainbow trout is my favorite because I love rainbow trout on the grill. It just for fighting, besides shark, I would have to say Jack Crevalle, bull reds. Um, I think the biggest fight I ever got into that wasn't a shark, I would say would have been that Jack Crevalle. The damn thing was 48. It was 48, and I was out there. I was out there actually on just south of Bob Hall,
Uh-huh.
and just through. I don't know what I've had out there, but I think it was mullet, and not 4 minutes, that thing just started screaming, and I fought that damn thing because I only had that little small pin. I didn't have my LX with me, and I fought him on that pin for probably about almost 30 minutes trying to get him in.
Jeez. Wow. Um. Hmm. Okay. So for me, I've had some crazy fights. Like I don't have one that just is like a phenomenal one because I did a Jack Crevalle. Like I hooked it, and what I did was as soon as he ate the bait, I locked the reel over, and he was right at the surface. I was on Caldwell Pier. I dropped the live menhaden down, and he came up and hit the bait as soon as it came in the water. Had the reel locked over, so the rod went. Whoop, it was just like straight over the handrail. I was like, bring the net, bring the net. Lily came running with the net, and I landed it in like 15 seconds.
Oh wow!
And I've got it on video. It's on the channel. It's when I was fishing Caldwell Pier when I caught all them Jack Crevalles, and I didn't even make it to the end. I stopped right there by the second light, and I started hooking Jack after Jack after Jack, and I tried to free line one out. But even when I landed it in like 15 seconds, it didn't want to swim off. It ended up dying on me. I was like,
Yeah,
wow, dude, I was mad. I was like, dude, this thing's gonna go and I'm gonna smoke a shark real quick. Nope, nope, it didn't happen. But hold on, let me grab this other tray real quick.
yeah, go for it. In fact, that 48-inch jack actually, we cut it in half, and it actually caught one of my buddy's uh, best tigers. It was 12, 6. I don't know. It was over
So,
12 foot.
all right, guys. So
Oh, shit.
no. I'm just not trying to gloat or anything, guys. I'm just showing you a little history of me. Um, this is my world record that I caught. They gave me a all tackle or unlimited line class because my mono top shot was longer than 40 feet of 200-pound test. So instead of and all my braid was 100-pound test. Well, that one was 12 foot 6, 967 was the estimated weight. And this is by the Paxton brothers out of Florida. These guys are huge in the shark fishing community. So if they hadn't put it as a unlimited line class, that actually would have been the 100-pound line class world record, which today would still be the line class world record.
Yeah.
And then there's a 12 foot 3, and this one is actually on an Italian magazine. They called me up from Italy on Monday morning when I released it on Sunday, asking if they could print my story. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, they end up running it again for the second month. And I was like, that is awesome. So they ran it back to back months. Now, let's fast forward a couple of years from there. And I'm having to go into my reel counter over here if you give me a second.
I still have one of those.
You knew what I was going for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have mine.
So here we go, guys. So that is me on the Avid Reel catalog of 2013 right there. Oh, and this
Yep.
is cool too. That's Hunter. That is the guy that used to say, it's a hard life. It's a hard life.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. So great group of guys right there. Used to fish with them on Bob Hall Pier all the time. That's Frank Garza right there. That's Mike and what's his name? Oh man, I feel like such a jerk right now, but I ain't seen him in years. But the dude's awesome, awesome. But here's the beautiful thing. Right here. And let's see, hold on. Trying not to let it fall on the floor. Raymond. Raymond is his name. But yeah. Penning 100-pound line class release world record of 12'3" tiger. And we tagged it for the shark research program here in Texas. So yeah.
Yeah.
And there, yeah. Dwayne Gilligan, we would call him. But there I am right there. The shark fisherman that caught it. So, yep. So, yeah. He's actually got this catalog picture in a big old frame, like a big old frame. And I was like, man, I would love to get one of those one day, but I just haven't done it and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
but this too is not my biggest catch. My 12'6", the world record was 12'6". That one was 12'3". I got a 13.2 Tiger, and then that estimated 20-foot manta ray. Just a few of them. But I think my most impressive one lately was that 51-inch gar on the Dock Demon.
That was nuts, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. So yeah,
I could not believe you pulled that off. Dude,
and
that
actually,
should
Billy,
be
I've got
a commercial for Dock Demon.
the what?
That should be a commercial for the Dock Demon.
It should, but obviously they're gonna have to pay me for it.
I mean, holy crap, dude! Because that right there, I mean, you reeling that monster in like that on that little bitty old rod. That right there would probably just sell the hell out of them.
Did you keep track of the time that it took me to do it too? It's like
I wasn't paying
46
attention to the
seconds.
time.
It was 40. I did it in like 46 seconds. I landed that alligator gar like that.
God.
Yeah, yeah. I was going for 40 inches and I went straight to 50. And I was like, okay, I'll take it.
That was, oh my gosh, man. That was the damnedest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I've had smaller fish on bigger rods break.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no. I would have to agree with you. I think we've all been in that same boat. And have y'all tried this one yet?
Oh, what is wrong with you?
A lot.
Uh,
Jeff actually found the cereal ice cream that I was talking about.
oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that shit is freaking, oh my God. I wish we had it up here. Oh my God. Yeah, I know, Curtis. I know he needs help. Ugh. Just go over to your sugar bowl and just pour the sugar bowl in your mouth. Ugh.
That's good.
No.
Now I have tried the white chocolate ones, and they're nah.
Dude, I didn't even like the churro flavored ones. I tried those, and that was like just a disgrace to churros.
Which one?
The Kit Kat,
Yeah. What flavor?
they had the churros flavor, or whatever, however the hell you say it. I don't know. Shut up.
No, I'm not laughing at the way you said it, but
Yeah, you are.
choro in the Mexican language means diarrhea.
No.
So I could not understand why they would name stuff like that. Like, oh, I got choro, and
Well,
it's like,
well, that's what it
I ain't
tasted
eating
like,
that.
anyways.
So what?
That's what it tasted like, anyways.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah.
The green tea flavor.
Ew.
I was thinking more of the mint, the green mint. That's nice. Yeah, yeah, it's slang. Yep.
Ugh. Right, Curtis? I'm telling you.
You're finally noticing. Like, I mean, I think we're all in the same boat here. Like, there ain't no helping this whole channel, really.
Oh, not really.
we're all in a world of hurt, you know.
We're all a
But
little
we're
mad
in this
around here.
together. Japan is not sweet, I swear. Oh man, yeah.
Okay, I gotta ask you something. I have not actually. I didn't even think it was up here, and I only seen it in a couple places down there in Corpus. Was the pickled bologna,
The what?
the pickled ring bologna?
Never even heard of it. Oh, yes. With it's not pickled green bologna. The one with the green olives in it. The bologna with
Yeah,
green olives in it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's good.
And they have it up here, and I was like, oh, okay, you know. Life just got a little easier up here, you know. But they all look at me funny when I ask them if they got pickled pig's feet.
I just picked a little bit. Well, you're welcome.
Dude,
Oh
I
man.
tell you what, if you ever seen the movie Rambo with Sylvester Stallone, and where the general or whatever, I forgot his name, he goes, you know, he could eat stuff to make a billy goat puke. Yeah, I've done it. I've eaten some things that should not have been eaten and didn't bother me.
Ah man. Yeah, no. Yep, done pig feet myself too in menudo. That's really good,
Oh
especially after a
God,
hangover. Yeah.
I don't even need a hangover to eat that stuff. Oh my gosh.
Um, I would not recommend going with straight 100-pound test for casting the reel. To tell you the truth, um, because it's not designed to be fished that way. It is a aluminum spool, and you need at minimum 300 yards of braid on it. Then you can do your mono, so that way it will ensure that it doesn't warp. I actually learned the hard way, and I warped a reel. And granted, it was an SX Raptor. I still warped one while I was spooling it because all I did was mono, and still I didn't have a whole bunch of pressure on it. Like it was light mono. I think he wanted like 12-pound test line or whatever, and so it ended up warping the reel. So, um, if you're trying to keep your price down, do it with hollow core braid right off the bat, because
Yeah.
even the braid, you're going to use it. You're going to just splice in, and you're going to add more line to it with no knots. And yeah, casting that thing, it casts phenomenally good. It really does. Um, and I understand if you're just getting into casting that size of reel and stuff like that, but it's actually easier to learn casting it with braid than it is with mono, because with the mono, once it kinks up, it's going to continue to backlash in that spot. So you have to
Oh
cut
God,
that
yeah.
whole section out and start again. So,
Of course, I don't like casting HX.
the
I
what?
about said I don't like casting the HXW. I mean, I almost threw mine in the casted mine right in the damn water off the pier.
Well, did you have an MC on it?
Oh yeah, I had the MC. No, it wasn't the reel's fault. It was my fault.
Oh, okay.
I'm the idiot that tripped on air.
Okay. So real quick, whiskey. Why? I've met quite a bit of guys that originally were the same way. They all used solid braid, and one of them, he was saying, "Oh, because it never will embed itself." And like all the things he was saying was the stuff that we know about hollow core braid. So, or is it because of the cost? Like, what? Why do y'all prefer the solid over hollow core? He's in the hot seat now.
I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Mm. Billy, you have a good night, bro, and I hope you feel better, man. Glad your finger didn't get totally chopped off. No, I mean, so I'm assuming you're saying because the guys don't use it for offshore fishing. And yeah, we cast and we soak, but yeah, not if you're using it for offshore, it's still the same thing when you're using it as backing, because you don't put the braid in the water when you're out there trolling it, because it'll spin. The same as hollow core and solid will do the same on that, but it's just for more line capacity and uh, better abrasion resistance. Like there's a whole bunch of bonuses to it, and then you don't have to tie a knot. You can actually do a hollow core splice in on itself, so it actually does wind on leaders a lot better. Uh, yeah, yeah. Um, I take mine that have the hollow core braid as backing. I still do mono top shot. You have to do mono top shot on there, whether it be solid or hollow. And yeah, uh, and literally, my braid, because I'm on the boat, I would never have to replace it, because I never would have to worry about you know worrying about stuff or debris that it would come across underneath and get cut off, unless it was ran into a salty toothy with teeth on it that would cut it off. And who are you asking? No way. I'm in Texas. I'm in Corpus Christi, and like I said, I take my 80. I go offshore for trolling with my buddies on their boats. I'll put a mono top shot on, but I keep my hollow core braid on there. And the only time it ever sees the water is if I have a major hookup, and it to tell you the truth, even then it don't see the water too long, because I get the fish in pretty quickly. So Slow scopes out too far. Hmm. So when you're trolling like that, you're still only having the monofilament in the water, though, right? Because even if you and then we run into this all the time on the pier. You know, the braids get tangled up and stuff like that. When you tangle up solid braids, you're pretty much cutting them. And even with mono too, you know, you end up cutting a lot of those lines too because they start kinking up on each other. But with the hollow core, we can pretty much untie it. Like we get it undone, and it really is a lot better. Scopes out in the current and too much. Oh, so you're talking about when you're deep, you're super deep dropping. I've heard of that too. Um, I guess because the hollow core lays flat, that it catches water current, water weight kind of deal. Not water weight, but water current, like because it's flattening out like this, and it drifts further or causes a bow in the line kind of deal. Is that what you're talking about?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you could have freaking 600 feet of freaking line out in that current, and you're only like 300 feet down. I've actually heard
Well,
guys
yeah.
talk about that.
I mean, toss it on the surface.
Hmm.
Okay. Um,
All for swords.
no, he's tossing irons on the surface into 100+ pound frames. Um,
Like fishing for yellowtail at the islands, I'm tossing on the surface.
okay, but you're still putting mono top shot. That's what's casting out. Or are you
Yeah.
planning to switch completely over to 100-pound braid once you get used to casting the reel? I mean,
I think the only time I used mono on mine was when I was on my jigging reel.
uh, but yeah, and I
That's
know
me.
some guys that when they fish on the surface, they don't use any mono, and they if they do, they just use a little bit, for a shock leader or whatever, so that way if they do backlash, it don't snap the lure right off, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Or to add the fluorocarbon, so that way the fish don't see the braid. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing your comment now and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I I'm still on the opposite end of that because I mean, all the guys that we spool with down here that do go offshore trolling and stuff like that, or throwing spoons like that, they're all using the hollow core braid, and they'll have multiple guys fishing off, say, the bow of the boat, throwing irons on the surface and stuff like that, and 9 times out of 10 they'll be throwing hollow core braid. Yeah, yeah, Ibram. I'm in the same boat. Yes, I'm not trying to call him out. I'm trying to learn because people on the East Coast fish different from the guys on the West Coast and the Gulf Coast.
Oh
So
yeah.
the only way to learn is to ask these questions. And I do thank you for not getting offended or anything that we're asking questions. It's just, we're not from there,
Yeah.
haven't been there, but we are gonna, I would like to ask because we got guys from your areas that ship us reels all the time, and we spool them up and we send them back, and they have the videos to look at. So it definitely is awesome to learn different ideas and techniques from all over the world. It's awesome. So we do appreciate it, guys. So
And hell, even the guys in Florida fished way different than we did in the Gulf Coast there in Texas. You know, they've got whole different setups out there for them. You know, and they're on the East Coast. You know.
See the brass eyelet? Yep. There's that one. See, and that one, I don't know if I don't think it's safe for me to put it as a weight, even though it's a lightweight. I'll probably end up tossing that one. But here's another one that's similar to it. See, that one looks like it's already going to fall off right there. Look, watch. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we can definitely tell you're not a rookie. Trust me.
No. Yep.
Just from the way you're talking and you're saying, we can tell you're not a rookie. Trust me.
Yep.
Because we're actually learning something.
Real Donald Trump about that. Nice. Yes. We need him back in office. We need the man back in office. A guy who actually can wear the pants that he can actually put on himself with no diaper.
Well, when I read that, the only thing I could think of was that dang Geico commercial. Or Geico or one of the insurance companies says, I'll buy that for $1.
Oh, that was from RoboCop. In the commercial in RoboCop, when he says, "I'll buy that for $1," and it was a show on TV, huh?
There that too, but I think what I was thinking of was the guy with the fishing pole. He goes, "I got $1 for you."
Oh yeah. The guy. Oh, you almost got it. Damn it! Yeah.
I used to use 40-foot leaders.
Yeah. The longest leader I've used is a 60-footer, and that was a beach shark leader that we invented to fish a certain style or a certain way on the beach. And actually, I think we're going to bring that one back. I ain't used it in a long time, but I think the dynamic has really showed itself to be the way that I need to get back into it. So I'm going to be showing my guys that technique here pretty soon. So, yeah. Don't know if I'll be able to show the channel just yet, but I'll be showing my team guys on it. So I'll bring that leader back.
Yeah, 6 to 8.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Well, since she hunts iguanas, but she went shark fishing, and in Florida, the guide had actually cut the leader off while the hook was still in the shark. He coming. Yeah. They do that all the time, because they use disposable hooks or hooks that are supposed to rust out of the fish, and that's also in part of they don't want to mess with the shark. That's one, but two, I know there was rules and stipulations on shark fishing in Florida. And as soon as if they hooked a protected species, they had to cut their line, like cut it, where there was 100 yards out, 200, 300. As soon as they knew it was a protected species, they were supposed to cut the line. And me and Jacob talked about this, I think it was last week or something like that, but yeah, that was a very idiotic rule that they came up with, and they basically would sign that shark's death warrant while they were claiming it was protecting them. No, you're actually killing the sharks that way. But a lot of sharks, it's a really good, fast, effective way to pull him in, cut the line, and he swims off. It a lot less stress, except at that time, we were also using stainless steel hooks. So I was not going to cut my line with leaving a stainless steel hook in a shark. Now, if it was like in the corner of the mouth and I was really in a hurry and didn't want, for some whatever oddball reason, maybe it was an emergency on the boat, then yeah, I would cut it like that and, the shark would be fine. But if it was gut hooked, yeah, I would do everything I could to get that hook out without, killing the shark or what have you. And I've done it multiple times. So, and the shark survived because otherwise it would have ended up on the beach within about 15 minutes as bad as the current was going. So,
Yeah.
well, I think silkies are protected in our water, so more than likely they're protected in Florida as well, because Florida normally has the worst, crazy protected everything species of shark. If it has an S in it, it's probably a protected species.
Right.
So yeah, no.
Good night, Roger.
Roger, you have a good one, brother. Yeah. Biggest freshwater for me is a 6 foot 7 inch alligator gar, or a 39-inch flathead, or a 39-inch blue cat. And yeah, so there's the second pan, and I'm gonna have to take this into the back. Let's see. Now it's overfilled. What I might do is trade it out for this pan. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That way I can get the other pan up here. Yeah, let me do that. Hold on. Oh. Oh, that thing's gonna be heavy. Oh, it helps with the bigger tray though. It allows it to work. All right. Second to the last tray. I got this one to do, and then the 6 ounce banks. 6 ounce banks are going to be a pain in the butt because that one I've got to trim up like I did the 1 pounders. And yeah, how much out the door for the 8 extractor with hold on real quick. Let me check that. HX Raptor. What was it again? Is it 472? 472.99? Yep. And yeah, I could throw on the mono. 100-pound test, it's probably only going to take a couple hundred yards, if that. Are you sure you want to go with 100-pound mono like that? Or do you want to do the solid braid and then to mono? So, I mean, I hear you, and at the end of the day, it's your reel. You're going to fish with it the way you want. So I just, I like to ask these questions. See, I didn't get to weigh. Well, I weighed the flathead. I don't remember the weight, but I do have it in my video from when I did catch it and I filleted it up. I did the catch and cook video, and I actually weighed it. So I even weighed it afterwards, or I weighed out the meat to show y'all how much meat I got on it or got off of it after I was done filleting it. So here's something for y'all guys. So let me do this. So you see the front of the coin, right? Well, if you look underneath, the mold was offset, so the back half is lower than the front half. But it still works.
My kind of weight.
This is a coin. But if you're over there, it's probably what, a pyramid or something. Yeah.
The sad thing is the guy that was working the counter, he's all, yeah, I know it's kind of messed up. I've told the owner about it and he doesn't want to fix it. I was like, okay. I mean, I know what I'm looking for. I don't care what they call it.
Okay. Yeah, if we do the mono like that, I think it'd probably be like an extra $9 for the mono. And I would have to double. Or what color of mono did you want on there? I know we can get a chartreuse, an orange, and a clear. Also blue, like a real light blue, a diamond Memoy blue or whatever. So
Yeah, exactly, Curtis.
no joke on that. That is for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, yeah, that'd be fine too. We can ship it like that. And actually, that would help us out too because we don't really have a lot of mono in house. And I was going to go buy a spool to compensate for that. You saw that? It was there, but I could tell it wasn't really holding on, so I split it. That normally happens if they pour a little bit and then they go and pour like a few seconds later and they pour some more on it. Even after the lead has been poured in the cavity, you pour fresh lead on it, it will not uh, reattach. It's got to be melted in order for it to happen or to continue sticking together. So, okay. Yep. Yep. That's what it is. Well, whiskey. I mean, we can get it set up for you for sure. And like I said, if you got local guys there with the mono that are, you can get it like that. It'd probably be like I would say a little easier just because, like I said, if I don't have that specific color or if it doesn't matter what color it is, then I got to make sure I have it. Let's go take a look real quick. Give me a second.
No, I don't want to go on a trip. Damn it. I've already seen the inside of that shop. I don't know, more times than I care to admit.
You still like it, bro. You still like it.
I tell you one thing I do miss is the smell of that salt air.
Yeah. Just not right past Red Dot or right past Flower Bluff.
Dude, believe it or not, I even miss the smell of that mud.
Damn man. Yeah, I'm actually looking, boss, and I'm gonna just so y'all don't think I'm flip this around. I'm looking for 100-pound mono, and those down there are 12-pound test. That is for a customer. That's his. Um, that's all hollow core braids right there, and then that's 130 mono right there. That's 130 right there. At chartreuse, that's 50-pound mono right there, and that's 40. That's 200. Um,
No, ever
and
hard outdoors. This is mainly just for heavy saltwater fishing down here in the Gulf of Mexico, in
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can't even talk.
Yeah. Now we got a mix of all kinds of fishing, guys, from bay fishing to jetty, pier, kayak, offshore. So
Yeah.
uh,
I do freshwater up here, so I'm up in Michigan.
let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Freshwater fishermen ruin our water and environment with heavy gear. And why is that? Okay. All right. No, I do not fly fish. I had tried when I was like 12,
I do.
and I'm sorry, I keep rubbing my eye because I think that contact is finally trying to pop out. I hope so. No, still blind. I close my eye. Yeah.
Even with your contacts, you're blind.
Snag, leave it all over. Well, that happens with also. I've seen that with freshwater gear. It's not just saltwater gear that makes that happen. Uh,
Oh, nice. I actually haven't fished on the Great Lakes yet. I'm wanting to, but mainly I just kind of fish around here where I'm at in Harrison. But yeah, the fly fishing I love. I use the Copper John flies.
all right. Well, Whiskey Warrior, did you want to pay today or did you want to get with us tomorrow morning? If you pay today, then I can work on getting it packed up so it ships in the morning. Uh,
Go to Manistee.
talking about freshwater guys. Oh, that
Okay.
they get their gear cut off and leave it all over the place. Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. No, I do have to admit that as well. I've seen where, but I mean, I can't even say just in freshwater because it happens here in saltwater too. These guys come out here and don't respect the area that they are fishing, and they leave all kinds of trash. And I've done it multiple times on my channel where I've gone out to my honey hole, and pigs go out there and you know go out tear up the fish and leave a ton of mess behind, and then ruin it for the
Tangles of
rest of us.
line.
Do what?
So tangles of line. It looks like they just unspooled a damn spool of line and just right there and made it into a bird nest. And
Yep,
ugh.
seen that. Yep, no, we have seen it, and that's a lot of the main reason too that this year, any new spots that I go to, I and it turns out to be an awesome spot. I do my best to not share the info because we had about a dozen of our good spots get closed down after sharing them to the channel, and or we went back out there to go fish them, and they were just decimated with overkilling of uh, oversized fish that were illegal to keep. There was filleted carcasses everywhere, or burn pits where they made a fire and you went out there and got wasted drunk and hundreds of beer cans out there. I mean, just like,
Yeah.
and it sucks, man, because we spent a lot of time out there cleaning and keeping it, so that other people can enjoy it. And these guys just went out there and ruined it, in a few trips. And I mean, like it'd be a few weeks, if that. They would go out there and just trash it, and
Yeah.
it sucks. So I feel your pain there, bro. It's not just in the freshwater, but it's in the saltwater community as well. So we were trying to get with a program that they have. They use their own funds and they set up cameras out in those high fishing areas just so people can log into their website and see that environment out there before they actually took off and went fishing over there and stuff. So we tried to get them to set it up over there, but for some reason it didn't work out. But it would have been awesome if they had, because they would have set it up and we could have seen or backtracked and found out who those guys were that they killed like 30 something oversized black drum in one night. Like they really killed. It was disgusting. So
Oh
Austin,
yeah, it's bad.
I'm known for my shark fishing. I've done a ton of king fishing as well, where we do slide line or trolley rigs. We call them slide lines down here, but everywhere else they call them trolley rigs. Um, I've done a lot of alligator gar fishing. We've gotten into doing a lot more alligator gar fishing. Big black drum, Jack Crevalle. Yeah. But shark is the main one that I'm really known for. So.
Hell, I used to do what I used to do is I used to tell them, you'd see them guys that would on the side of the road just picking up the aluminum cans, and because we'd get out from the flats or whatever, and we would sit there and I'd go down and I'd see them collecting those cans and stuff, and I'd be like, I'd pull over on the side of the road and says, "Hey, do you guys want to collect a bunch in a little bitty area?" And they're like, "Yeah, why?" I says, "Here, if you want, I'll even take you out there. I'll even take you out there so you can pick them up and I'll drive you back to your car." So I did that a couple of times. I said, "There you go," and they're just looking at it like going, "Holy crap!" I was like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
no,
they get to collect
that
it.
is
They get to collect the money, and we
right.
get to have a clean area." So
Right. That would be something to look into for sure. So. Oh, okay. I've done some largemouth bass fishing growing up. Not as an adult, I haven't done any. I think the last time I went bass fishing, I was. Hmm. Dang, that's a good question.
yeah,
It's
10 cents a can in Michigan.
huh?
Aluminum cans, they get 10 cents per can.
Damn. Man, if
Uh-huh.
you got that here, shoot, I'd be go collecting cans, bro. Like, I'll go clean up those spots. Like,
Dude, I
shoot.
guarantee you, if it was 10 cents down there, there would not be any. There wouldn't be any cans on beaches or anything.
Yep, yep, no
Guarantee it,
doubt.
dude. In the like the not Circle K, because we ain't got a Circle K up here. Uh, but like the convenience stores and grocery stores and stuff like that, there's actually machines where I see people go in with 55-gallon bags of cans and they put them in there, and they have these machines at these stores that you can do that.
That I'm sorry, this guy just posted. I just pulled into this stream and now my house smells like Mountain Dew, cigarettes, and stale farts. I don't know if the
The hell
stream
you
had
been
anything to
eating?
do with it. All right, and yeah, no, with lead, as long as it's not inhaled or eaten, it's actually harmless to you. It does not absorb into your skin. That was one thing that I was really concerned about when I first started getting into it. But I talked to a lot of doctors and all of that, and yeah, as long as I'm not putting this in my mouth, I'm okay. But again, too, we grew up with putting pinch weights in our mouth all the time to go fishing, and I probably did that 200 or 300 times a day as a kid growing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yes, definitely if you're gonna go eat. And even then too, like before I went and touched anything else other than my camera and stuff, because I'm normally just picking it up. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, Curtis. Lead bad, crayons good. I don't even want to pick up my box right now because my hands are dirty. So get lead contamination on my crayons. Damn, that's crazy. And actually, and as a kid too, I used to collect cans.
Oh yeah.
And then I learned how much copper was. So I stopped collecting cans and I went to copper. Like I found out where the real hustle was. I was making several $100s every time I went to the recycling place when I was taking copper over there. That was and actually the government projects that I grew up in, one summer they went through and they replaced all the copper pipes under the whole complex. And we're talking, okay, each building or apartment section had 2, 4, 6, 7. It was either 7 apartments or 8 apartments in it. So
Oh,
it was that long, and they had all them pipes. And all they did was cut them, drop the copper there, put new copper in, and move on to the next building. All the copper pipes from end to end. And so I would, and normally it was right there. Like I could just reach there and I could pull the copper pipe out. And then after I got done cleaning all of those, I looked back and I was like, man, I see some more copper under there. So I crawled up under the buildings and I started pulling all the copper. Man, I would come out all muddy and stinking, all of that. But it was dirt. It was dirty to get it, but it was clean money at the end of the day. And I mean, I made. I think that one summer I probably cleared $10,000, and that is no joke on that because I was actually helping my mom pay the bills of where we lived at, the light and the water and all of that. I even helped buy
yeah.
one of our first TVs and all of that. Like um, the Texas State Aquarium had just opened up when it was like $45 a person to get in. I paid for me, my mom, my 4 brothers, myself, and the uh, CPS worker to come to drive us over there so we can go check out the Texas State Aquarium. And I paid for
Nice.
all of that. Yeah. And I was only 12 years old. Yeah.
Let's see, for 12 years old.
I was a hustler for sure.
Let's see. I'd collect cans in the summertime, and during the wintertime, I would actually hunt coyotes for pelts.
Nice. I did. I used to go out and cut yards too with the old scissor mower, the one that would turn like this. I used to cut yards for $7 to $10 a yard, depending on if I had to do the edging. And with the edger was with that circular one where it had the 2 tires and the blade that
Yeah.
would turn like that. That's how it edged. Yeah.
The mowers that would make a man out of you.
Oh yeah. No.
Not this electric mower crap that's out there today.
0 turn. I need one of them now. Shoot.
Yeah, really. I need one just because of the size of the yard up here.
Damn. Okay, so let's see, guys. Cool. Also, I gotta go bounce. Right. Everhard, you have a go on, boss. I'm just now reading your comments. Sorry, but yeah, thank you for the sub. And again, guys, if y'all are new to the channel, I have a 25,000 mark or subscriber mark giveaway coming up. When I hit 25,000 subs, I'm doing another giveaway, and it's gonna be sweet. You cannot buy your way in. You can only earn your way in. And obviously, being one of our subscribers here on the channel is 1. 2 is you got to share the links of our videos, either mine and Jacked Up Leatherworks right here, his YouTube channel or my YouTube channel link as well, to any social media platform. When you do this, take a screenshot of which video or link you shared and send it to our email. And you can do this a lot because you can win multiple places within our drawing, because what each one of those times you do that, you will get a ticket into our drawing. That means you can win multiple times. All of our drawings have always been like that. If you buy multiple tickets, you can win multiple times. So just a heads up on that. That is coming up. But as soon as we hit 25,000 subs, it's over. You cannot get any entries after that because I get notified by YouTube. Hey, you're at this amount of subs, and more than likely I'm going to be live at that time, so I'll know exactly when it happens. So that will be the cutoff of entries to get into it. It's going to take me a while to get all those tickets formed up, but people are already getting in now, and I would highly, oh, man.
Break another one.
The what? Yeah, no, I didn't have the eyelid on there, and I'm already
Okay.
wasting time. I already cleaned both sides, and I just now caught it. It's like, so. And actually, it was a whole rack of them. Well, all right, guys. Well, I hate to do this, but I just got notified. I got about 5% battery left on the phone here, and we've been alive for 3 hours and 7 minutes. It'll be about 3:10 before it finally cuts off. So, yeah, I do appreciate everybody chiming into our channel and for all the thumbs up because we're actually at 35 thumbs up now. Again, guys, our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway is coming up. The guy to my left right here, or to your right, the guy in the blue shirt is Jacked Up Leatherworks, Mr. Jacob. If y'all want some leather work done, be sure to get with him. Check out his YouTube channel, it's Jacked Up Leatherworks. That is the cover to a 130. No, it's an 80, right? That you're building,
Yeah,
or is it a
Penn
130?
International 80.
Yep. So you can go check out his channel, give him a subscription. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subs. So again, he's a very big sponsor of our channel. He will be giving one of the top prizes away to our drawing winners for the 25K giveaway. And the winner will be able to select what kind of reel cover they would like, whether it be a 50, 80, or a 130. Color schemes, it don't matter. It's all going to be donated by him. But we've also got I want to say we've got a $500 reel, a $500 rod. We've got more tackle coming in. We've got gear coming out. So it's going to get crazy, guys. Again, you can win multiple times.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, guys, y'all have a good night. I really do appreciate all y'all support because without y'all doing what y'all do on the channel, commenting and subscribing and stuff like that, we could not keep doing what we do. Jacob, love you, brother. Wish everybody
Thank you, man.
safe night and have a great night. And I'll talk to y'all later. Everybody on the channel, y'all have a blessed one, and I'll continue working. I got another hour or so at least. So y'all have a good one. Later, guys.
I gotta get easy.